He glances up as you enter a room. What takes place throughout those initial 3 seconds? You can learn everything from it. These cues are entirely missed by most women. Here is the reality, though. A man is welcome always reveals whether or not he is infatuated with you. You will not have to guess his feelings again once you know what to look for. The entire face illuminates in the first sign. This is the first indication, which you should pay great attention to. A man's whole face changes the instant he sees you if he is genuinely infatuated with you. I am not referring to a brief grin or a courteous smile. I am referring about a light that illuminates his entire face. His cheeks lift, his eyes wrinkle at the corners, and he exudes a sincere warmth. This is known as a Duchenne smile by psychologists. It is the kind of smile you cannot fake because it uses eye-related muscles that are only active when you are truly happy. Consider it. Your face reacts before your brain does when you see someone you truly love. When he sees you, he experiences that. This is important because when it comes to true emotion, our faces are awful liars. He may be able to control his words or project a calm demeanor through his body language, but before he can stop it, his heart is visible as an involuntary glow in his face. When a man greets you in this way, his entire face relaxes and brightens. It is because he is genuinely delighted to see you, and that kind of response does not lie. The second sign is that he puts an end to everything. The second sign is strong and practically uncommon in the modern world. A man who is infatuated with you will stop everything as soon as you show up. In the middle of scrolling, his phone crashes. He stops talking to someone else. He focuses entirely on you, as if nothing else is important at that very moment. Consider how preoccupied we are all these days. We are tugged in 1,000 different directions all the time, half listening while doing something else, and checking our notifications. Here is what occurs, though, when we genuinely care about someone. They take precedence over us. They slice through the cacophony. Psychologists refer to this as selective attention. When a man gives up everything to welcome you, he is subtly communicating to you that you are more essential than anything else vying for his attention. We concentrate on what we value most. Being attractive to him is more important than being kind or polite. Take note of this. When he sees you, does the phone vanish, or does he finish his text before glancing up? Does he listen in on someone else's talk, or does everyone else go unnoticed? You can tell he has strong affections for you when you are the one he cannot help but prioritize. We stop everything for the people that matter most, and we make time for the things that really matter. If you are watching this right now and your heart is beating just a little faster, that probably means you are recognizing some of these signs in your own life, right? Do not click away just yet, because the signs coming up are even clearer, and honestly, a lot more intense. By the way, if you want to truly understand men's psychology, the things they think but never actually say out loud, then you are in the right place. This channel is called Delete Psychology, where I break down love and attraction in a straightforward, no fluff, no BS way. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications right now so you do not miss the next videos. Because the woman who truly understands men will never have to guess how he feels about her again. The third sign is the physical approach. His body exhibits the third indicator, which he most likely is not even aware of. A man will approach you if he is infatuated with you. With this innate pull, rather than in a hurried or combative manner. He cannot resist wanting to be nearer to you, thus the gap between you gets smaller. Observe what transpires when you walk into a room. Does he wave to you from where he is, or does his body begin to move toward you on its own? You might be surprised at how important this is. Proxemics is a branch of psychology that focuses on personal space. We guard our bubble. We avoid both strangers and acquaintances. However, we want the people we love to be near us. A man's body reacts to being drawn to you as if a magnetic force is dragging him in that direction. As he greets you, he may move a couple of steps forward. When he speaks, he may lean in. He closes the distance because he feels comfortable being close to you. It comes naturally. His body is using this physical way to communicate in a language that his head may not even be aware of. He is not considering the actions he is taking. All he is doing is reacting to this intense need to be in your presence, in your space, and that uncontrollable movement in your direction. One of the most honest things his body can tell you about his emotions is that the voice shift is the fourth sign. This is the fourth indicator, and you need to pay close attention to it. A man's voice truly changes when he welcomes you when he is infatuated with you. It may become more lively, warmer, softer, or even somewhat higher. The way he speaks to everyone else is entirely different from this change in tone. You are undoubtedly heard him talk to friends, co-workers, and possibly even complete strangers. However, there is a change in his voice when he greets you. It gets softer and more personal, as if he were wrapping his words in velvet. Or perhaps it becomes more animated, full of this uncontrollable energy. There is a difference in either case. We unintentionally modify our voices when we are around people we find attractive, which is why this occurs. Vocal modulation is one of those things we do without even realizing it. When they are around women they care about, men in particular have a tendency to soften their tone. It is how they establish a connection and let you know that you are more than just another person to him. Therefore, pay attention to more than just what he says the next time he welcomes you. Pay attention to the way he speaks things. Pay attention to the warmth, vitality, and subtle change that occurs when he speaks to you as opposed to everyone else. His voice is revealing things that his words might never reveal. And that shift in tone is his unintentional way of showing you that you are unique to him. The lingering touch is the fifth sign. Even if the fifth sign appears in the tiniest times, it conveys a lot. A man's touch stays little longer than necessary when he is infatuated with you. Perhaps it is a little tighter hug where he holds on for an additional second, or a handshake that lasts an extra beat. Or his hand on your lower back that lingers longer than is required. These are not mishaps. One of the most potent ways we may connect with each other is through touch. The bonding hormone oxytocin is released by our brains when we touch someone. It fosters closeness and confidence. And a man is unconsciously attempting to strengthen that bond when he prolongs that contact with you, even by a few seconds. Consider how we engage with the majority of individuals. A handshake is swift and effective. A hug is kind and quick. We maintain decorum and respect boundaries. However, we cling to someone a little longer when we are drawn to them and do not want to let them go. Because it feels nice and we do not want the moment to stop, we find ways to keep up that physical connection. Take note of this. When you shake hands, does his hand stay in yours? Does he give you a hug long enough for you to notice? It is hardly a coincidence that he lingers for an additional second. He is attempting to cling to the time spent with you. It is his nonverbal method of expressing that he does not want to distance himself. And that unwillingness to sever ties? His heart is communicating through his fingertips. The name focus is sign number 6. The sixth indicator is auditory rather than visual. When a man is infatuated with you, he calls you by name. Not just a casual end quote, hey end quote, as he passes, but end quote, hey, Sarah end quote, or end quote, good to see you, Sarah end quote. During the welcome, he stresses it and occasionally even says it twice. Additionally, he speaks your name with a tenderness that suggests it holds significance for him. It is very personal to use someone's name. It is private. In contrast to generic greetings, it fosters a sense of connection. This is truly supported by science. Our brains react when we hear our own name. Dopamine is released, and we feel appreciated, observed, and acknowledged. Here is what most folks are unaware of, though. Speaking someone's name has an effect on the speaker as well. It strengthens the relationship. It gives the exchange a deeper sense of significance. A man is not merely being courteous when he takes the time to mention your name when you greet him. He is seizing the opportunity to spend time with you. It is more than simply another conversation in his day, he is making it personal, about the two of you. He acknowledges that you are not simply anyone when he says your name. He values the fact that you are who you are. So pay attention to this. Does he merely wave and smile at you? Or does your name sound natural when he says it? He is communicating you something significant when he says your name with such warmth, presence, and intention. He is telling you that you are a part of his thoughts and that a greeting is not complete if you do not say the name that embodies who you are to him. The genuine excitement is the seventh sign. You will sense the seventh sign just as much as you will see it. There is a noticeable energy boost when a man greets you when he is infatuated with you. He may become a little anxious, a little more excited than normal, or there is an obvious enthusiasm that comes from him. It is similar to witnessing someone's inner light come on. As soon as he sees you, you may notice a change in his energy. Perhaps he has a somewhat more erect posture. Perhaps he is squirming a little, running a hand through his hair, or his motions are animated. Because his mind is working more quickly than his mouth, he may even stutter a little. When our crush entered the room as teenagers, we all experienced the same anxious, exhilarating sensation. This is why it is important. Adrenaline and dopamine rush our systems when we see someone we are really attracted to. We have no control over this chemical reaction. We become more energized and our heart rate rises. And the majority of people have learned to control that response. We play it cool. However, that disguise comes off when a man is genuinely infatuated with you. He is unable to fully conceal the impact you have on him. Grown guys do not typically display this kind of vulnerability, therefore this genuine excitement is uncommon. But it is real when they do, when you witness that sincere flicker of anxious energy combined with unadulterated happiness. He is poised on the brink of something that is both amazing and terrible. And he cannot resist demonstrating to you how seeing you affects him in a way that nothing else does through his vigor and rather erratic passion. Someone who lights up when they see you is what you deserve. Someone whose whole world changed the moment you entered the room. You will not have to figure it out like a mystery when it is real. You will feel it in your bones when he greets you. Tell me, have you noticed any of these symptoms? Leave a comment below with your tale. Additionally, click the subscribe button for additional genuine insights into the psychology of attraction and love. Because you will not be forced to guess by the proper person. Their happiness at meeting you will be evident on their face.